My name is Ken Henshaw. I'm the Executive Director of the NGO, We the People, with offices in Port Harcourt and Calabar in the Niger Delta. So I work around environmental justice and climate change, and I work specifically in the Niger Delta region. My work basically includes educating people on the impacts of climate change and also documenting those impacts. Without doubt, climate change is the single most intense existential threat to mankind today, and so much so in the Niger Delta region, where the source of climate change, which is fossil fuel, is extracted. The people in that region suffer double jeopardy. They not only suffer from the impacts of climate change, but they also suffer from the impact of crude oil extraction that has taken place in that region for 65 years, destroying the lives, livelihoods, and health of the people of the Niger Delta region. What we do is mobilize those communities, educate them, give them the tools and the networks to fight for environmental and ecological justice, especially from governments that have turned a blind eye and from oil companies that are ruthless. Our vision is to see a Niger Delta region, and indeed a planet Earth, that is free of fossil fuel pollution, also free of environmental degradation, where people are not poisoned routinely on account of fossil fuel, either by environmental pollution or by climate change. Our vision is a world where climate change impacts are addressed, where fossil fuel is phased out completely, where renewables become the single source of energy, and where people can live in a planet that is peaceful but also supportive of regeneration. Well, if we have addressed the critical gap, we won't have the continuous burning of fossil fuel. So yes, we have done a lot, but there's still a lot more to be done. I believe that the next 10 years will be very, very critical for the planet and for the work that we do. In the next 10 years, we need to drastically cut fossil fuel extraction. In the next 10 years, we need to drastically address the problem of climate change. And that means that the next 10 years are even more critical for the work we do. I see the next 10 years being more intense and more demanding than the last 10 years. The kind of partnership we seek is at two levels. The first is partnership with the communities that we serve. We are an NGO, and we do not pretend to know more than the people whom we serve. So we seek first, at the first level, we seek partnership with the people of the Niger Delta region, with the communities that we serve. We seek their partnership, their support, their trust, their confidence, and their collaboration. And the second level of partnership we seek is with brothers and sisters and supporters outside the shores of Nigeria. The impacts of climate change and environmental degradation happens everywhere across the globe. Unfortunately, the suffering people in the world are not talking to each other. The partnership we require is to bridge that gap. Let people who suffer the impacts of climate change from everywhere in the world come together, collaborate in a single partnership that is both strong but also very resilient.